Hello guys, this is Peterson Charles from Monstah Gymwear. Here's a short video clip of Phil and Brandon at the press conference yesterday. Enjoy guys.
Today's show was sponsored by BigPeteTraining.com.
We got to circle around to the speed bump. Phil, you look pissed off, man. I got to be honest. You got that look like I'm all business here, man. Like this is it. Like this is, correct me if I'm wrong, Phil, but like you got blinders on to what's going on here. We've been in many Olympias together, my brother. But you got that look, man. You got that look in your eye, like, you know what? Like you just want to rip your stuff off right now and get the pose down right here on the spot. Now, I know we lost Debo this last week, which is inspiring enough for you, our guy, but rest his soul, Debo. I know. But you got that look, man. I got to be honest.
Well, there's a reason for it. If anyone can put themselves in the mindset of attaining 8 Mr. Olympia titles, I mean, just think about that. When I was Mr. Olympia the first time, there was only 12 at the time. I became the 13th. Now there's 15. And at the end of the day, I have plenty to be thankful for. Job's just not finished. I'm just ready to get this shit started. I'm tired of sitting here.
I appreciate it.
I'm being honest. I'm thankful for being able to come here and actually have a show to compete at and do my thing. But I'd be fooling myself and I'd be dishonest. I told myself I'm going to be completely vulnerable and real with the fans when it was time. This is the time. I'm here not to play any fucking games. I'm here to go get my title back. I'm gonna do it, and that's it. I don't care what anybody else says. I know what I want. I know I've done it before, and I'm here to do it again.
Now, you see that man right there? Sharp looking suit, looking like a champ, well spoken, well read. Right? Conducted himself all years as Mr. Olympia and did a hell of a job. Is that the same Brandon Curry you competed against a couple of years ago, or is this a different guy?
I have no idea. No, I'm being honest.
Do you care?
I don't give a shit.
Yes,
and that's no disrespect to him. It's just not about that. He did his job, he won. Congrats. But I don't give a fuck. I want to go get my title back. That's it.
Is this destiny for you, Phil?
Absolutely. I mean, when I decided to come back, I wouldn't be back here unless if I was able to do what I do. And that is bring the freaking pain on stage. These guys know what I can do. That's why they all said the same thing. Phil comes back, I train harder. It gives me motivation to train harder. We've all heard the same story, right? We can all be honest with that. I've beaten a lot of guys along this journey. I've beaten a lot of legends along this journey. And I think a lot of people forgot about that. There's a gentleman, Jay Cup, in the audience. I remember when he lost. And they wrote his ass off real quick. And I remember chatting with him. He'll tell you. I went up to Honey, I said, man, if you work with him, man, let's see what he can do. Because I wanted to see what he could really do. And he kicked the shit out of all of us in 2009. And I was up on that stage as well. So I know what can be done. I know how fans can be emotional. I know how I can make mistakes. I know how I can take things for granted. And I know that I can grow from it. And I'm here to show that. And I'm thankful for that opportunity. Because a lot of people, just didn't, you talk about Brandon being disrespected and stuff like that. Man, I've been disrespected a lot throughout my career. I've been discredited throughout my freaking career. And the only thing I can focus on is just win. You can't win with that type of noise. It ruins the vibration within inside, so you can do your absolute best on stage. You have to reduce all the noise, so then you can focus on your energy. And that's all I did over the past however many years when I didn't go on stage. But I knew when I get back there, I'm gonna be a different person. And that different person is dangerous. I think everybody's waiting to see what's going to happen. tomorrow night.
Bob, you had a good read on the look in his eyes.
First word always goes to the champ, and give it up for your reigning, defending Olympia champion, Brandon Curry. Well, Brandon, you're in unfamiliar territory. For the first year, you're sitting in the position of defending champion. Great victory last year, well deserved. Had the whole family on stage. Your wife stole your check while we were on stage. She gave you the Sandow, which was nice, but that $400,000 check just boom, gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It was very Debbie Mannion. That was something you would do. No question about it. Brandon, looking very Shaft today. Very Richard Roundtree for those old enough in the tennis to get that reference.
Lex Miller calling him Soul Brother #1.
Soul Brother listen, Mr. Olympian #1. What do you think about defending the title this year?
You know, it's truly a blessing, truly an honor to be able to defend the title against such great champions here today. Very excited to get this weekend started. I appreciate all the people that were able to come out and support the event, and all you guys watching on the pay-per-view. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune into prejudging and finals, because we're going to put on a hell of a show.
Well, Brandon, you took a little bit of flack last year, which I thought was very unfair, because we did not have a full lineup as it was. We were missing some names, some contenders. And, you had to deal with some of that. Unfortunately, these athletes these days got to deal with social media, which is not something the past champs. Jay, I think you just kind of caught social media towards the end of your run, so you didn't have to really deal with it a whole lot. But you guys do. And I thought it was unfair that you caught some flack for, beat a subpar lineup. Well, all the names weren't there. What did you think about that after you win the title? I mean, listen, all you did is come and do what you were supposed to do. You came, you competed, you beat everybody you had to beat, you got the Sandow and the title. What did you think about that?
Well, my history in bodybuilding has, been one of a lot of noise. There's been noise always around, no matter what you accomplish, no matter what you don't accomplish. So, I won, and you hear a little noise, but the fact of the matter is I won, and I'm written in the history books. So it's a blessing. I don't take it for granted, and there's nothing anybody can say or do to take that away from me.
Well, Sean, in lieu of this, and I felt bad for you, Brandon, I really did. And I felt so bad that I thought to myself, you know what we got to do? We got to bring somebody back just to make Brandon feel a little bit better about the win and competing. And so we got this guy. He's new to the stage. Please welcome Phil Heath. So Brandon, just so you can feel good this year,